I am so sorry. So sorry that I feel like I have to make an apology video because I was wrong about the Sony RX1R Mark III. Let me explain. First, let's go fix this lighting, shall we? There we go, that's better. Also, I'm not gonna edit this video. I don't have time. I gotta get ready for a shoot, and so I'm just gonna rant. Hear me out because I think it's important. But I was wrong about the Sony RX1R Mark III, not about what I said in the video, about the price, it's way overpriced, about the old lens, how it can't keep up with new technology. Like everything that I said, I still stick by it. But I was wrong that I didn't cover one of the best features that that camera offered, and those were the film looks. They were awesome, specifically film look 2. So good. In fact, the images that I showed you in that video were straight out of the camera. Didn't do any editing at all. Like, they looked that good. And all the other creators that I spoke with when we were reviewing the camera, they all said the same thing. They loved the film look number 2, film look number 1 specifically. And I wish I had more time talking about that, but I just didn't. I had 3 days, 4 days max trying to review the camera, and I had to focus on other things like the autofocus performance, the video capabilities. Like I couldn't focus on that one thing, and I wish I did. And so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I feel like if Sony emphasized the film looks more, like in their marketing, I feel like the camera would have been better received, in my opinion, at least. In fact, I think there are 3 ways the RX1R Mark III would have been better received. I'll talk about that right now as I clean up. Sorry, a little breathless. I just came from a shoot. But yeah, if the price was not $5,000, like I don't think any reasonable person would want to pay $5,000 for a compact camera that can more or less do the same things that the other Sony cameras can do. That's a lot of money. I mean, granted, I paid what, $6,000 for my Sony Alpha 1 Mark II, but it does everything that I needed to do. Like it's my one main camera, my hero camera. And so yeah, I feel like with a camera like that, the price is worth it. For a compact camera with a fixed lens, not so much. And I know it's a niche camera. It's more of a jewel camera to have for people that have the money. That's great and all. It's still overpriced. I mean, when it comes down to it, $5,000 for a compact camera that kind of does more or less what the other Sony cameras can do. Like, really? Also, I feel like if Sony doubled down in the marketing with the film looks number 2, even like maybe triple down on it, like just showed more images, more examples of their film looks, I don't know, I feel like we would have been more impressed. I was impressed with the film looks, and I wish more people got to experience what I experienced. And the third thing, I kind of wish Sony kind of went back to their Minolta roots, you know, like got that vintage vibe to it, and made the RX1R Mark III just a little more visually appealing that way. Because let's face it, Sony cameras, they all kind of look the same, right? Not that they're boring at all. I think Sony makes the best mirrorless cameras in the world, like hands down. But I feel like if the RX1R Mark III had that more Minolta look, then I don't know, I feel like that would have differentiated it from the other cameras. Maybe make it worth it to other people paying the $5,000. I don't know. That's just what I think. Also, I think Sony's problem is that they do make the best cameras in the world. Like all their cameras, they kind of fill in a certain gap, right? If you want to shoot more videos, if you're a content creator, there's the ZV series. If you're more of a hybrid shooter like me, there's the A7 series. If you're more into filmmaking, then there's the FX3 series or the FX series. Like they all kind of do the same thing. You know what I mean? And I think that's Sony's problem. Also, their biggest strength. And I feel like with something like the RX1R Mark III, you kind of want it to be different. You know, if you want people to pay $5,000, then you got to give them a reason to. It's a great camera. It really is. I think it's, I mean, if I was given the RX1R Mark III, then yeah, I'd be happy taking photos, but I'm very much happy with what I have. And I'm used to a performance that the Alpha 1 Mark II provides. And so for me, it's not a camera that I want, but I'm still very sorry that I didn't cover the thing that made it really stand out to me at least, and that's the film looks. And so, yeah, Sorry. If you agree, let me know in the comments below. If you disagree, again, comment. I gotta go. I gotta go do things and talk about this really cool lens that I recently got, and that's the Tamron 16-30. All right, guys. Love ya. Bye.